Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It's Wednesday today, and I am only speaking to you for the first time this week. We'll talk a little bit about that later. It's a beautiful day. The weather has been all over the place. Leather Bag Lady weather report. Saturday was 25 degrees, humidex 28. And today is quite a bit cooler than that, but Saturday set a record for the warmest November 5th or 6th, whatever day it was. And yeah, there we go. So today it's a little bit cooler. I've still got sandals on with no socks. I really need to change that because my feet are cold. But anyway, today's bag. It's a very classic vintage look. Isn't that awesome? So let's unpack this little gem. It is black leather with all kinds of different color reptile patches, and this off-center kind of over flap or whatever you want to call it. It's just so cool. I love the gold tone hardware, and I'm not sure what this A stands for. There's no maker's mark inside, but I'm not mad at it. It's really cute. It's got a nice big base gusset, so you're going to be able to put your stuff in there and it will stand up. The strap drop is 20.5 inches, so definitely a shoulder and a comfortable crossbody too. Oh my God, wrong t-shirt to be wearing. Whatever. I'm running out of clothes at Pius's house. I've been bringing them back because we're kind of in that transition between summer and winter. And I'm like, I need to bring some clothes here because I don't have any. And we're packing for Mexico right now. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But the bag, yep, it's beautiful. It's all leather inside. There's some creasing in those kind of traditional stress points when a bag has a flap over like this, but no tears, nothing like that. The lining is kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a pattern. Like I said, there's no maker's mark, which I wish there was. There just isn't. There is a stain right here. You can see it. I'm not sure if it's a stain or actually the glue mark where a tag used to be. And I'm thinking that that's probably what it is because it's a very rectangular shape. So that was probably the maker's tag and it has come off. And it's just a little slip pocket. Definitely not big enough for a phone or anything of that nature. I've listed the bag as a 70s. This kind of patchwork style I think is very 70s. So there you go. That is today's really cool bag. And I just love it. So there we are. There we are. Today's bag. So not going to go into any details. I have no problem sharing my world, but not everybody cares for that. So just had a little bit of family stuff going on over the weekend, and took me a few days to kind of decompress. And Pius is like, don't do a video because you'll share too much and piss people off, which I tend to do. So I didn't. And we've just met at the Two Cougars and had some soup, which we love to do. Was it potato and bacon today? Oh my goodness me, it was so good. And I've told him to stop having a full kind of meal there because I always make extra at dinner time. So he has leftovers for the morning. But we end up, when we meet there, we have, I try not to eat too much because I'm still trying to hang on to my weight loss. But then he's not hungry for the leftovers. We threw out so much food this week and it was painful. So we've kind of adjusted things. Plus it's a little cheaper as well, spending way too much money eating out and such. So we've amended our ways a little bit. And yeah, it's all good. We're very excited getting ready for our trip. We leave Saturday morning, but we're heading to Toronto Friday afternoon. Going to see my mom first. It's mom's birthday on Saturday, so I'll miss that. But we're gonna drop in on Friday on our way into Toronto and just can't wait. It hasn't quite hit me yet. I've never been on an all-inclusive before, so I'm not sure what to expect. Everybody has said you're going to love it, which I'm sure I will. Just it just doesn't really feel real yet. I'm not, maybe on the way to the airport. I'm not sure. I don't know. But we have started packing our suitcase just because you always bring 50 million things more than you need. But I do intend to work out a couple of days. Monday and Thursday, I'm planning on doing a workout. I've been working out at Pius's house all week. I spent the day at his house yesterday, which was weird. It was very weird. Been doing some calling to book some shows. I really didn't want to go back to doing shows, but finances are in a position where I have to. And it was nice to talk to some of my ladies that I used to deal with on an ongoing basis. I actually spoke to a lady yesterday who is in a retirement home in Brantford, who actually is from New Waterford, where Pius is from, and Pius does know her older sister. So small world, folks, very small world. So it's all been a little bit crazy, trying to spin a couple of plates at the same time, which normally I don't have a problem doing, but I don't know. My head has just never been the same since May of this year. And you know what? I don't really care. It's fine. It's been a very enlightening experience to have someone have my back. Not, putting any smudges on, too many of my previous partners, whatever, but it I'm not used to having a support network outside of basically my mom and dad. And I'm trying desperately not to put too much on them. They're getting up there, but they're not old by any means, not in my mind, and certainly not in theirs. But I just would like to reduce a little bit of some of the information that I tend to share with them, because it's not always, I don't know, it's not always necessary. But they were my go-to people. Was single for a lot of years. I didn't have people to share stuff with, and my social network really wasn't close enough to get into kind of personal dilemmas and that kind of thing. So Pius was a wonderful help. He just so supportive. And at one point we even thought we were going to be canceling our trip. And he just said, I don't care. It's a lot of money to lose, but if we need to, we need to. But luckily we didn't. It was me kind of being a little bit of an overthinker, which I absolutely am. So anyway, that being said, I'm really excited to be going, and hopefully that excitement will just keep mounting as the days go by. Tonight we are not doing anything, probably doing some more packing, laundry, all that kind of thing. Tomorrow I'm going to St. Catharines to meet up with one of my very good friends who actually started out as a customer, Lynn, and maybe see Sarah while I'm there. She's back in St. Catharines. So yeah, just a lot of good days coming my way, and hopefully in your world too. What else? What business stuff is going on? Nothing really, just lots of shows. I've got a couple of Christmas bazaars. The holiday market last weekend wasn't really what it was the year before. I think just because COVID has kind of moved along a little bit. The stores are all open. People are able to go shopping. It was so windy. And my neighbor across the street, Rob, was wonderful. He helped me, with my racks and all that kind of stuff, because they just kept blowing over. So outdoor events are not my favorite thing. I really don't like them, just because the bags are, they're just so easily knocked over by the wind. And as soon as they hit the ground, they get scratched. And, then my, the blemishes just keep mounting. So I don't really like to do that. But anyway, I have got some plans to maybe move forward with a couple of things out of Pius's house, just because I think some of the things that are keeping me from doing things is just the chaos in this place. So, but that will all be changing once we get back from our trip. We are really going to knuckle down and start getting some work done in here so that, you know, come late winter, early spring, we are going to be moving in here and we'll see how it goes. I'm still not convinced it's going to work, but we're going to give it a good try anyway. So hopefully I will speak to you tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be a very busy day tomorrow. And then Friday, obviously I will be, depending on how early I'm up, I'll be out with my clients and then straight to Pius's to head into Toronto before the traffic gets too crazy. So if this is my only visit with you this week, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Next week, I don't know, maybe I'll put some videos from Mexico on. You never know. But take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.